Greetings in the divine name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie the First, King Alpha, and I Divine Mother Empress Menen, and I the children of Jah Rastafari, representing for the Ankh Nation family. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in I sight towards God. Yes, greetings once and one. Once again, give thanks and lending ear so I can articulate Rastafari. Yes, once and once. This word Sonya is in recent. I on the YouTube space and come across. Let's just say the YouTube world is in an uproar over there. At a Sonya Massey, where the white police boy kill her in her house, where she called for help. And the police officer kill her. No. I reflect upon it, and there are some things in the I heavens. The systematic police killing of black people in America, African American, and the end result is always the same. And the end result is peaceful protests. The system, if it when them can't exonerate the racist police, them do something for placate the African community in America, black American, and it go right back to business as usual. And business as usual by the next morning after them placate them, another racist police might kill another black person. And it is us. Now, I always observe the strategic approach to all of these killings in America, especially one where one call on itself foundational black Americans and ADOS or whatever else terminology you want to go by. The strategy is always the same. And I question and I say, then why you continue employing the same strategy? Peaceful protests, crying and begging for justice. And then when the system feel like it grant on it placate on, and then on a talk on a tail and back to business, back to service providing, because that's what it comes down to. But the strategy, and then the dawn pan I recognize say it is the black leadership in America which ultimately I work for the system, and they now arrest how the narrative play out, working for their master. And when I say arrest it, they are the ones who structure which killing word public attention, and they organize around it. Now, the latest is now the Sonya Massey. And like I say, the strategy is always going to be the same. They're going to go in them numbers and protests, and then the system allow them to express a little bit, and when they start messing with business like the George Floyd, then them run out to them National Guard, and who forget lick, who forgot jail, and then them tuck them tail like me say and go back home. Why wanna continue utilizing the same strategy? Wanna beyond peaceful protest? Is there no other means? And nothing is wrong with peaceful protest, you know. Let me emphasize that. Nothing is wrong with peaceful protest. But the approach, and there's another thing observing black American history. I know it from the civil rights era with Rosa Parks, when they shut down the Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama bus system, boycott the transport system in Alabama. I have known ever since that moment, and they have never utilized that kind of strategic approach. Why them don't do it? Because it affects money and the powers that be instruct the leadership, the black leadership, black American leadership in America, allow them to peaceful protest, but them can't mess with the money. And if you doubt what I'm saying, but go from the 60s and ends now, and watch it if you don't recognize that the strategy has changed. And my issue, is that when enough is enough, when enough is enough, you continue to employ the same strategy and it's the same end result. So what I tell you, what you tell me is that it's structured and organized to always be that way. And the powers that be control these so-called black leadership who represent UNO, and it is controlled. That means that you all are always controlled. The narrative is always set, it's scripted for you all to always respond in a docile, peaceful, non-violent manner. And like I say again, I'm not here advocating for violence, I'm just saying the strategy needs to change. And one strategy is simple. They do what they do, the black American community and all allies who want to align themselves with the black American struggle, shut it down. Shut the business aspect of it and watch if the result is not different in America. And that's my vibration. R.I.P. to Sonya Massey, and condolence to her family. And it's sad now because George Floyd, Sandra Bland, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. Eric Garner, the list just keep going, and the end result is still the same. When is enough? No, the reason why I make that sound here, is particularly to you are a foundational black American with a divisive mindset and ADOS. These are the things we're not supposed to focus on instead of on the day I try to continue the divisiveness between Caribbean and immigrants versus foundational black American. We will never get anywhere. I'm going to repeat it. We'll never get anywhere being divisive. We are one black people under the banner of blackness. Even though I recognize it's not all see yourself as black. I don't want to identify with the blackness, but nonetheless, the system and the power that be, you know, all the same black, no matter where you come from, America, Jamaica, Trinidad, Central and South America, wherever, from you're black, you're black. So your distinction, I want to make yourself special and separate apart about your foundation of black Americans and all these crap. You're black. And when they murder you, they don't see foundation of black Americans. They say black. See the white boy that going, imagine the lady called the police for help. She called the police for help and the police go in her house. And the first instance him start becomes aggressive towards her. And then afterwards he murder her. And guess what? She plead the blood of God, Jesus. And the man said to her, say that again. And she plead the blood of Jesus and him shoot her and kill her. That's something for y'all to think about too. Jesus not going to help with. That me I tell you now. I and I have to take care of I and I. And this is why I and I declare Rastafari. I and I have to organize because Rastafari is I and I own. None never gave it to I and I. So, I'm going to seal it up on that, I say once again, Jah Rastafari without apology. Seal.